email question today. And the first email question today comes to us from Andrew, who writes, "Love the show." Thank you so much, Andrew. "Watch it every day while at work. Do you believe it's possible Warner Brothers may focus on a new Justice League lineup based around Aquaman, Wonder Woman, and Shazam if all movies perform well, minus Batman and Superman?" All right, thanks a lot for the question, Andrew. And everybody wants to talk about what if all three of these movies do great? Well, that's a huge leap, but okay, let's play with that for a second. Honestly, here's the funny thing about your question. I was just talking with a buddy of mine about the possibilities of a Justice League 2. Because right now, there are no plans on the table for any Justice League 2. There are just no plans for it. Right now, Warner Brothers doesn't even know what they're doing with Superman. They still don't know what they're doing with Batman. So there's a lot of stuff up in the air. So I'm going to say this. I do believe there is a possibility that Warner Brothers at some point could produce a new Justice League film that does not include Superman or Batman. Now, before you scream at me too much at your computer monitors, let me clarify here. I don't believe they should do a Justice League movie without Superman or Batman. Hell no. No. I don't think they should do a Justice League without Superman or Batman. No chance. No way. You shouldn't do that. But what they should do and what they will do are quite often two separate conversations. Those are often what you should do and what you will do are often two radically different topics. I do not believe they should do a Justice League without Superman and Batman, but will they? I actually think it's a possibility. Maybe not likely, but a possibility. Look, let's look at what we've got in front of us right now. Right now, we've got Warner Brothers spitting all over Superman. I mean, between the way they disrespected him in that Supergirl show, the way they kept him out of the marketing for Justice League, the fact that they still have no idea what they're doing with them. Look, it's pretty much clear Henry Cavill's done as Superman. And all that kind of stuff. They seem to be moving away, or at least putting no sense of urgency on any kind of a Batman project. So there's been that as well. It feels to me like Warner Brothers, with the fact that we've got a Shazam movie coming, an Aquaman, another Wonder Woman movie, granted, but we've got other projects in development as well that have nothing to do with Superman or Batman. It just seems to me that Warner Brothers is edging themselves away from Superman and Batman. And on one hand, if that's the case, and that's a huge if that's the case, there is an argument to be made for that. I mean, look, I say this all the time. The definition of insanity is repeating the same process over and over again and expecting different results, right? They've been trying this DCEU thing for a little while now, and they're not getting the results they want. Should they just continue on doing what they're doing? Well, only if you don't want any different results, because you can't just keep doing what you keep on doing and expect different results. That's the definition of insanity. So I could see the temptation to want to move your cinematic universe away from Batman and Superman. I get the rationale, I do. But I believe there are more compelling arguments to double down on Superman and Batman. Those always have been and always will be your strongest bullets in your gun. Those will always be your strongest bullets in your gun. And so I just don't understand. But look, seriously, when you look at the way Warner Brothers has been managing this thing, I will not be shocked. I will not be surprised, and neither should you, if at some point in 2019, we hear that, guys, we're aiming for a new Justice League in 2021, and it ain't going to have Superman and Batman. I'm not saying it's likely. I'm not saying that's what they should do. But I do at this point, reading all the tea leaves, it seems like they could be heading in that direction. So we're just going to have to wait and see. What do you guys think about those two separate questions? Should they look at doing another Justice League without Superman and Batman? Then put that aside and go, do you think they could do a Justice League without Superman and Batman? I'd be curious to know your thoughts. Jump down to the comment section below and let me know what you guys have to say about that. All right, let's move on to email number